Welcome back to the next episode of PaperBoat, where we're going to continue working on our recreation of Diagon Alley in Minecraft. And as you can see, I have been a busy bee in between episodes, and I've started the whole street. As you can see, it's a bit textured and everything, and we've got the shape figured out all the way to the bank over there. And today, what we're going to get up to is the first two buildings of this street, and they will go right here. I've got two very different designs that I'm really excited to show you, and obviously I've been gathering all the resources we're going to need. Now, I've been facing a bit of a problem recently, which is those buildings here, the first one, the bank, and those two, I had to plan them because, you see, I've no idea how it's gonna look. Like, I'm taking inspiration from the street, but as you know, maybe, it doesn't start somewhere. There's like a secret wall that opens, and I actually wanted mine to have two buildings that frame the whole thing. So I had to try my best and get those buildings to look right in front, although normally all the buildings from Diagon Alley, they're like enclosed in the street. So those two had to be planned as well, hence all the specific resources we've got. But thankfully, we're going to be able to build on the fly on the server. Most of these buildings here, I hope. Yeah, as I said, those two buildings we're going to build today, I invented them, taking some inspiration from pictures I saw of Diagon Alley. But in the future, we're going to recreate some proper shops from the books and the movies, like Ollivander's One Shop. So stay tuned for that in the next episodes. For now, let's get into a quick time lapse and get those first building in place, and then we can talk about it. So, without further ado, let's go. And here we are, 100%, just kidding, but about 20% finished, because, yeah, you know me, we did not build the back or the side of this one. And this building here, well, let's say we are 100% finished from this perspective. Doesn't it look nice? I absolutely love the view coming in. I think especially when you're down here. Look at that. This is the thumbnail right here, this view. Oh, it feels so nice to finally have this vision come to reality. Alright, let's talk about those two buildings. There are so many things to be said, but first of all, we have made those two buildings at the very entrance of the street. So now you can get the full idea of how many buildings we've got left. And as you can see, it's a lot. Now, what I tried to achieve with those two entrance buildings is obviously to give a nice entrance to the place, obviously. But I tried to announce exactly everything we're gonna do in this street. So we've got this red building here, which is supposed to be the old wizardy time, and it's like very whimsical, completely fantasy. And then on the other side, you've got this more medieval looking, I would call it a medieval Georgian style house, and it's kind of what you see a lot in the reference pictures of Diagon Alley you can find. You've got obviously all of those stores right here where you can see all the things in those window stores. You've got one up there, you've got all of these, you've got this little magical tower right there, and this one as well. And basically what this says is that there's going to be both in this street. There's going to be the more whimsical, magical, I mean this also is, but it's more traditional in the way that it is, in the shape that it is as well. So we're really going to try to mix in those two styles. Now, you'll see that when you look at it from afar, it looks very wonky, right? You get all those bubbly bits and stuff. But in reality, those are very straight, right? If you look at them like this, maybe there's one block that's leaning in a way. And I did that because if you look at the streets, the way we planned it, you can see that those buildings here are going to lean in a lot more. And we want to preserve the silhouette of the bank that we're going to get at the end of the street. And if those two were leaning too much, we would lose that. So you have to imagine that when we'll be standing here, we'll see all those buildings right here. And here at the back, those will be very much leaning that way. But this is very exciting. Now, I stopped building because I don't really know what I want to do for these, but I think we might be able to build them on the server and not really plan those. Now, as I said in the last episode, the way I want to frame the whole street is with a forest. So on both sides, we're going to get big trees like those. I mean, I made very simple trees. I'm sure you can make much better trees, but it's just I'm going to have to build so many. I thought might as well make very simple trees, right? But to remind everyone what we're going to do, we're going to obviously finish this street, and then we're going to enclose it in 2 big forests on both sides. And we're actually going to try, if we have time, to build the street and everything I want to do. We're going to have on this side the Hogwarts Express with a massive, I mean, if we can make it massive, train station that's hypothetically going to Hogwarts. And then on the other side, we're going to maybe have Hagrid's hut and maybe some secret dark alley stuff. We'll see how this comes about. But I am sincerely so happy with the progress we've made. So quickly this is coming together and you can see really where it is going. But for now, we're gonna have to stop thinking about Diagon Alley and get to more serious matters. So let's change. Ooh, that was very smooth. Look at that. Just like this, we have put on our not scammer outfit. If you don't remember, there are many things you might not know if you're a new viewer, but I'm part of a small team called the Not Scammers, and we don't scam people at all, trust me. And there's big lawyers called Con & Co. that are trying to get us. So a couple episodes ago, I made a secret base. And ever since, I've been promising a scammer meeting to you guys, the audience. And it's actually happening. We're going to do a scammer meeting today because we have many things to talk about. So let's get into the secret base. Now, obviously, I've moved the secret base and now it's right here. Yep. Here we go. Isn't this place beautiful? Right?
Nobody
knows where the base is, so we're going to have to keep this very secret. Yeah. Welcome to the scammer secret base, everybody.
Thank you.
I'm excited to
Hi.
finally showing it to you. I think, Tori, you already knew the location, right?
Yeah, I was here before.
Yep,
But
but
finally
no
we're
one
all
else
together.
knows. One mandatory rule. Make sure that you always wear your scammer hat inside the base so nobody can locate you on the locator bar. This is very important. But feel free to come in here. Maybe we can start. I could explain you what I thought with the layout of the base, right? This tunnel right here, you'll see it goes straight to Con & Co. And I thought we could make a secret tunnel eventually that would go all the way to the Con & Co.
Yeah.
building. Yeah, and
get the
here
idea.
I've left a lot of space because I thought we could have multiple rooms, each of us, there's 4 of us, and we could, all of us do one room, or maybe one of us can do the tunnel, and 3 of us can do one room in here. For example, we could have an experiment room, like a vault room where we can save all the profits of the scammers, right?
Mhm. we have a
Everything we
bathroom?
acquire legally, and
Can we have a bathroom?
we can have a
For
bathroom,
what?
yeah.
Legal business, everybody, right? Legal business.
Legal
Woo!
business.
Legal business!
Legal business. So I have some ideas. I wrote them down here. I have prepared. First idea. We have to have a song. Come on, guys. A scammer
Yeah.
song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
It's
so
an
right.
alliteration. Thank you, Hemming, for writing it down. It's an alliteration.
Scammer
We need
song.
a scammer song. So that was the first idea. Legal business, legal business,
Legal
right?
business.
Yes.
Legal business. And the second idea. We are seen kind of negatively from what I'm getting recently.
Yeah,
People
we
don't
are.
like us that much. Just come on. We're a group of awesome, great business guys. So
Yeah.
we have to let everybody know how awesome we are by building billboards. How about that?
Mhm.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
to spread a good
100%.
word about the scammers, we need to build nice billboards and banners of like, we love
Yeah.
scammers, or scammers are great. Just spreading the positivity, the good name for the scammers. So building billboards.
Legal business.
Legal
Legal
business.
business.
Legal business. Thank you. Since we officially and very successfully acquired Wind as our double agent,
Yes.
I think either we try to get more double agents, or Wind has to prove himself.
Hi, Editor Hemming here. So, I actually can't show you this next part because something really secret is being told and you can't know yet. So, here's a summary of the plans so far. So, we're going to build big billboards that are going to advertise that the scammers or the not scammers are good people. We're going to write a scammer song, and we're also going to use Wind, who's another guy on the server, and apparently he's a double agent, so he can probably help. But what goes on in this next part is actually we found a plan to own Cod & Co. And it involves using the fact that the current CEO of Cod & Co, Eli, is away, and we think we should put in the head of the Cod & Co member that they probably need a new CEO, and we want to suggest Vivid, because he would be a great CEO, and that will help us down the line, but you can't know why just yet. But so the plan is vote for Vivid. Vote Vivid. We're going to build billboards as well that say vote Vivid. We're going to try to make sure that Vivid is the next CEO of Cod & Co. Definitely nothing fishy going on. So
And
people,
into Vivid's head up, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah,
definitely. So you all know my plan because it's been planned for a very long time, and finally we're going to do it. I propose to you the big heist, right? I think we should go explore Cod & Co, right? We should get in secretly because with these skins that we all have, we're nobody can see us, right? We're definitely not vibrant.
Yes.
We're not noticeable.
Yeah.
So it's
Invisible,
perfect
practically,
for
yeah.
for robbery. It's perfect. We're like the perfect burglars, right? What I say is we try to find some secret documents that they've got, and actually Tori and we did something in the past. We actually entered the first floor of Cod & Co a long time ago, and we installed a scammer security camera. We actually, we infiltrated one of the cameras, and now we've been looking at what's happening, and I can tell you that currently no one is in the building. So what I propose is that as soon as this meeting is over, we do it. We go inside. And maybe, I had this idea, once we're in there, in some of the offices, we should just put little signs that say, hey, looks like you need a new CEO. And put it Vivid's office, hey, Vivid, I think you would be a great CEO. Right?
Yeah.
It sounds like a legal business.
Legal business.
Legal
Business.
Yes, I
Alright,
said it.
it's heist time. Editor Hemming again. By the way, this building here is Cod & Co.
Heist time.
Visit time.
Alright.
It's heist time.
Hold on. Can we pose like in the movies? Hold on. Let's just stand.
Let's stand
like,
here, like
and
in
look
front of the door,
on
and just
the tower,
pose.
like bit up. Like, oh, I feel like in the movies, guys.
We're
I
just like in the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't this feel cool?
Yeah, it feels really cool. Though I don't think
I
I'm gonna
thought it-
edit this.
yeah.
I'm gonna put it the way as it is, with us talking about how cool it is.
That makes it even
Perfect.
cooler.
Ah,
It
that's
does.
so cool, Hemming.
All right, here we go. Oh wait, last thing we have to discuss. Who wants to do what in what room? What do you want to do, Mono?
We're working hard, and being productive is so important.
Yeah.
But you know what's also important? Taking rests.
Yeah.
If you take a very good rest, a very good nappy, you'll be much more productive in the productive time.
Yes. Restroom approved. Gray, will you do the bathroom?
A restroom and a restroom? Isn't that too much?
Well, one is for resting, and the second
Yeah.
one is for different kind of
rest.
resting.
That was a good one. That was good. That was good.
Yeah, I can do the restroom.
You mean the
Well, we have
bathroom?
a
Not the
plan.
restroom, but the restroom. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got
yeah.
you.
So you
The
do the
restroom
restroom
for
and you
the
do the
rest.
restroom, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
So you wait. Do you both do the restroom, or do you do the restroom and he does the restroom?
No.
No, I do the restroom.
He does the restroom and I
he
do the
does
restroom.
Ah,
restroom.
so you do
Yeah.
the restroom. Okay, wasn't clear in my head.
Yeah.
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 No,
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
fine.
It's all good
happens.
now.